Welcome back to another episode. So I've been trying to print mandrels really. So for the bending jig, need like a big large mandrel to form the tube. This is a massive fail. Printer bed was all over the shop. That's what it's worth. Going down a different route, printing on its side halfway down, see if that'll work. Also midway through the last upstand of the main frame jig. So I'm going to try and finish that off. Hopefully that will get printed. And then I'll start doing the base plate for the jig, which I've got a couple of bits of wood here. I'll screw these together so it's a thick base plate. So a bit of an update. That tube is pretty good. I've taken off the template here. I had a bit of a pain with this one. I tried to get it to fit. Got a little bit too gappy at the top. Bottom's not too bad. So that's going to take some filling welding of some kind. That's in place. That's now turned up and in place. This one's turned up in place, so all of these bits are good to go. They're ready to sit over there. So the jig is pretty much there. Just got to carry on with the tube fitments for seat tube first and then top tube. This was a fail. Tried to bring like a sort of bending jig together. So basically the tube goes through there, and then with a big lever on the other end I bend it around these formers down to that. In my head I thought it would work, but I kind of didn't realise how much bending this tube would actually take. Couldn't bend it at all just on its own around these, so I decided to heat it up with like a burner. And obviously, I mean, I kind of knew what happened to this because it's just 3D printed, just completely melted. So my tube bending failed the first attempt, so I bought this beast, 16-ton pipe bender with different size formers. Look at the size of that. So I think it's like 1/2 inch to 3 inch. And the size I've got is 1.5 inch tubes just down there. I've got my tester tube, or the second tester tube, crimp one end, fill with sand, and then weld that end and then crimp the other end, and then bend it with sanding. we go, I've got it sort of roughly dry fitted. That's going to be the seat tube support. Right, so after a load of grinding and fitment, those two are pretty much in place. Just had to chamfer it over so it fitted the tubes a bit better. So overall, I think we've got a front triangle. So I think that's it for this episode, for episode 10. We've pretty much got there with the front triangle. It's all looking pretty good. Keep tuned. Cheers, bye. Yeah, boy.